Hey y'all, and welcome to Monter's Market, and welcome to my Shabby Chic Farmhouse decor video. I am back for the first time in months with brand new material, and I am going to jump right into DIY number one. I'm going to make this cute little riser. I went to Hobby Lobby the other day. We finally got a Hobby Lobby within 15 minutes of me, and I cannot stay out of that place. So I got the little round piece that I showed you first. It was $3.49. This comes with 4 little plaques for $4.99. And then this came from Woodpecker Crafts, and it's just a little candlestick. I will link all of these below. And I'm going to take one of those little oval plaques. And what I'm doing right here is just seeing, do I want to put the candlestick upside down or right side up? Because if you look at the way I'm showing you when I turn it to the side, it gives a completely different look when you use the candlestick, each different way. So I decided on putting the smaller side to the bottom. I just like the way it looked better like that. And that is personal preference. You can put it any way you want to put it. You can actually even turn the candlestick with the smaller side up on the bottom of the big round plaque and not even use the little oval bottom, but I just needed a little bit more height to this riser. So now I'm going to go in with antique wax, and I'm going to paint all 3 pieces with the antique wax. Now, if you're not familiar with antique wax, what it is basically kind of like a stain, and it's made by Waverly. I am obsessed with Waverly products. You either love them or you hate them, and I happen to be a lover of them. To me, they just bring out the most beautiful wood grain whenever I use it. But what you want to do is you want to apply it and then wipe it back off. And when you wipe it back off with a baby wipe or, a wet cloth or whatever you have, I use baby wipes because they're easy to just throw away. And then I'm not ruining my rags that I'm using on it. But what I'm doing here is just taking a baby wipe, sticking it down in the antique wax, and wiping it onto the candlestick. You can do that too. And you don't have to wipe as much back off whenever you do it. Once I get that done, I'm just kind of sanding down some of the rougher edges on here. And now I'm going to take my wood glue hot sticks, or wood glue hot glue sticks. I don't know why I can never say that. I literally can never say that. And I am going to glue these 2 pieces together, and then I'm going to get it ready to glue to the bottom of the big round piece. Now, I wish I would have done it like this right here, because look at how pretty that would have been. After doing it and going back to do the voiceover, when I seen how pretty it was by putting the oval part to the bottom of the round piece, I love that, and I wish I would have done it like that. However, I didn't choose to, so this is what it is, and this is the way I done it. I still like it. It's still cute. But what I'm going to do now is take some white Waverly chalk paint, and I'm just going to give the top and the sides of the round piece 2 coats of a very heavily distressed coat. And that is just because I seen some of these on Pinterest. They were for sale for anywhere between $70 and $90 for the same size now, same exact size that I have less than, $6-7 in, because all of the wood that I got from Hobby Lobby was on sale for 40% off. And that candlestick is only a couple of dollars at Woodpecker Crafts. Now, I will link everything that I can link to what I'm using today in the whole video down in the description box. I always try to do that. But like I said, I just gave the top of this 2 good coats of the white Waverly chalk paint, distressed coat. Then I took a hand sander and went in on the edges and just distressed it down a little bit more to give it more of a rustic sort of shabby chic look. And I love the way it turned out. So let me know down in the comments what you think about the way this turned out. But I want to show you now how pretty this turned out after I finish just distressing it down. But I love this. I can't believe that I made it for less than $10, and it sells on Pinterest for, like I said, $70 to $90. And It is so beautiful, and it will be so pretty with a few cupcakes on it, or, like a dozen cookies or whatever you want to put on it. Or you can put some decor on it like I have right now. You can literally use these for anything. I entertain a lot, so I like to have different options whenever I'm displaying things. So let me know what you think about DIY number 1. And now we are going to get into the sponsor of today's video. Today's video is sponsored by Good Crafter. They sent me this sublimation oven. It is literally like a toaster oven that you would use for cooking anything you wanted to cook. And my granddaughters are with me for the summer, so they wanted to be a little bit a part of the video and help me unbox this. It was super easy to unbox. It came very well packaged, and we took it apart, and I love the little handle on it. It also came with an instruction book, step-by-step instructions, 2 matching protective gloves, some heat tape, and 2 racks. Now, if you notice, these racks have indents in them for the longer round tumblers that you can lay in there and they won't roll on you. And you can do up to 4 cups at a time in this. Like 4 20-ounce tumblers, you can do 4 at a time in this. It, like I said, came with step-by-step instructions. So easy to use. Very easy to use. Very user-friendly. And I love it. The color happens to match all of the colors that are going to be in my new room that my husband is still in the process of doing for me. As most of you know, he had a major surgery with major setback. So we're still not finished with that yet. But look how cute this is. That's the little print I'm going to use. Now, I like this because it has Celsius readings and Fahrenheit readings. And for those of us who don't use Celsius, it's easy for you to just turn it to whatever it calls for. This cup called for 15 minutes at 392 degrees. Now you can see sort of the divots in those little racks right there, and how you can use 4 tumblers in there at the same time. Now, if you did that, I would probably bake it a lot longer than that. Now, I'm just kind of seeing, how the cup fits in there. It does say to put the cup in there lid side down. So where you put your mouth, you're going to put the mouth downward. That's the heat tape that came with it. So I'm going to cut this out, and I'm going to apply the tape. Now, I printed it a little bit too big, so unfortunately, I had to cut off the writing, which kind of made me sad because that was the cutest part of the whole picture. But it's only for this video, and I ended up giving that cup to my granddaughter because she loved the little cow face on it. But whenever I put the tape on there, I don't think I got the tape tight enough, because you'll see when I'm done in just a minute, the picture did not turn out a really pretty, crisp, clear color. But again, I don't think I had it flat enough or tight enough. So that was definitely user error. That had nothing to do with the product itself and how well or not well this turns out. So once I let it cool completely, after the 15-minute timer went off, then I took the tape off, and this is what it looked like. Still cute. It still turned out cute. You can still see the little cow, but it's not as vibrant as I would have liked it. Had I gotten it taped on there tighter, it would have been much more vibrant and beautiful. But I like the way it turned out, and so did my granddaughter. Now let's get into DIY number 2. I am obsessed with rolling pins. This one here had the navy blue handles, and I don't have anything in my house that's navy blue, so I wanted to redo it. So I'm just going to use some regular tape and tape off the ends, and my granddaughter's helping me. I think that one was Shyla that's helping me. And tape off the ends and get ready to paint the handles with a moss green from Waverly. It is the most beautiful shabby chic rustic farmhouse green, and I love this color of green. I use it a lot with my personal home decor, and you'll see in just a second here. That's it right there. Most of you are already familiar with moss, but if you're not, this is what it looks like, and I love it. Now, when I painted the edges, I did give them full good coats. I did not distress it because of the navy under there. It would have shown through, and I don't think the green and the navy would have been pretty together. Even if it was pretty together, I don't have anything that it would match. So I gave it good solid coats of paint on both ends with that moss. Then I went in and I removed the paint, and as you can see, it removed some of that kind of whatever the buildup was on there. And I almost distressed it down a little bit more, and I got to thinking, no, because this is shabby chic, it's rustic, and that gives more of a rustic look to the overall rolling pin. Now this I got off of Temu a year or two ago when I was doing some videos for them, and I've used it so many times it doesn't stick anymore. So it is what it is. I just used it because I love this pattern, and you can still use it even though the sticky's gone. You can tape it down if you want to. I did not choose to tape it down. I probably should have, but I'm, ADHD, and I'm always in a hurry, and I just wanted to rush through and get it done. But I'm using my white chalk paint from Chalk Couture. It will be chalk paste, I'm sorry. It will be listed below, along with the link to anything you want to buy in my Chalk Couture site. Also, if you want to become a designer and get your products at 40% off, I think it's like $100 investment, like $99, and you get like $200 or $300 worth of stuff. It is a huge, huge bargain. And then everything you buy from Chalk Couture from then on is 40% off. You can also make money from home by making things and selling the Chalk Couture yourself. So for less than $100, you can have your own business. And you guys know I'm not a seller. I've been selling Chalk Couture for about 5 years now, but I don't really promote it that much because I'm just not a salesperson. I'll give it to you before I'll sell it to you. But anyway, I messed up a little bit here. I'm just going to go in and clean that up. And that's all there was to making this beautiful pen. I'm sorry, rolling pin. Like I said, I love these things. I love decorating with them and just putting them out for display. Even the ones that aren't painted that I really do use for like baking and stuff, you can just set them out to display them or put them in a really pretty container and all different shapes and sizes. I absolutely love them. But I'm going to show you here how this turned out after I get it cleaned up. I ended up making a mess, but I'll show you here how it ended up turning out. It really is super duper easy to clean up. But anyway, let me show you how it turned out. As soon as I get this paste off of the tip ends, I wasn't paying attention. I had paste on my hands and holding on to the end, I ended up getting it all over the stinking ends of my handles. Now, if you ever do that and you wipe too much paint off, just go back in and put some more moss paint on there. But look at how pretty this thing turned out. I love it. It matches my decor now, and it's cute. I can display it somewhere. Again, can't use it for rolling food with anymore because of the paint that I put on the roller, but I just absolutely adore this piece. Let me know down in the comments what you think about DIY number 2. Now let's get into DIY number 3. Again, I got this wood from the wood pile at Hobby Lobby. It was $4.99 for 2 pieces, again for 40% off. Now these candle cups were $3.49 and there are 5 of them in there. So I'm just going to take 4 out and I'm going to open up my little thing, and I'm only going to use one of these. And I am going to glue my little candle cups to the bottom. Again, I'm looking to see if I want them with the cup down or up. And I decided to put the open part on the bottom because I like that little curve kind of thing at the bottom of the candle cup, or the top actually of the candle cup. And I like the way it looks as a foot on something. Now, I know my little group that is here for my live chat is hollering feet at me right now because, y'all, if you've watched my channel for any length of time, I love putting feet on everything. It adds so much character to me, to any kind of piece. I do a ton of entertaining all the time, and I always need risers and stuff to raise things up and give it different heights, right? Well, I don't want to use the same piece every time somebody comes over. So I make all these different pieces. If you've ever wondered why I put feet on everything, it's because I like to use a different piece every time, or different pieces, while I'm displaying my food or whatever it is I'm displaying at my little get-togethers. So anyway, I know I can just see it right now ahead of time. They're hollering, feet, 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 look at the feet. You know, you had to put feet on something. And if you've never joined us in our live chat during a premiere, come and join us. We really do have a good time talking and chit-chatting, and we've actually become very good friends in the live chat. So join us over there for the premiere every single Tuesday at 8 p.m. But anyway, now I'm going to wipe off my antique wax and reveal that gorgeous, gorgeous wood. Then I'm going to go back in with the same moss paint, and I'm going to distress the top of this little riser with some moss paint. Now, I'm doing this for two reasons. One, to give it some color to match my little rolling pin that I just made. And two, I want to give it a background so that when I use the white chalk paint on here, it just brings out the color, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I just want to say, just watch what I do and you'll see what I mean. But I'm using it to bring color to my little vignette, and it is also going to accentuate basically this piece that I'm going to put on here and chalk on. This is the same exact one that I just used. I don't even know why I'm fuzzing it, because there ain't nothing there to fuzz. It hardly sticks. Now, it did better flat, much, much better flat. And the thing about these, whether it's Chalk Couture, which I do sell, and I will leave my link in the description box below. I sell lots of things, but I just don't advertise it because I mainly do it for the discount that I get. But it's always welcome. You're always welcome to go in my links and order anything you want to order. I would love for you to order anything you want to order. I don't make very much off of it, but I love the discount. Also, if you want to sell it and get your own 40% off of everything, hit me up and I will let you know. Or that link is also always in every single video that I do. If you're ever interested in becoming a designer, it's like $100 and you get $200 or $300 worth of stuff. But look at how pretty that turned out whenever I pulled that back. I didn't mean to get off on that rant. And that's why I don't sell things, because I'm not a salesperson. Anyway, once the paint dried, I did the same thing with the hand sander and went in and just softened up those edges and distressed it down a little bit more to give it more of a shabby chic rustic look. And I love the way this turned out. Now, what I did not do, and I didn't even realize it until right this minute doing this voiceover, I did not go in and put a coat of Mod Podge or some type of polyurethane or sealant over these. I should have done that. I absolutely should have done that. So I will, when I get through with this voiceover, go in there, pull those pieces right back out, and cover them all with polyurethane. So, see, I'm not perfect, and I did forget that very crucial step. And what that's going to do is it is going to seal all of your paint in. That way, if you ever need to wipe anything off, then it's going to be protected. Now, let's get into DIY number 4, and let me show you these cute little pots. This right here is going to be super quick, super simple, but I wanted to show you how easy it is to make little fillers for your vignette or for your displays at home, or, whatever you're decorating with. All I'm doing is taking some white Waverly chalk paint, and I am giving it a heavy distressed coat of paint on the top, the bottom, the sides, the inside. And you can put an actual plant down in here. You can put anything you want to put down in here. All I did was just use it for a little bit of a filler for my vignette. And what I mean by filler is just something else to put out in my final reveal that sort of fills up that space, if that makes any sense. So I did one, the biggest one, in the white, Now, I got these at Dollar Tree. It's $1.25 for 2 this size, and then $1.25 for 3 of the green ones. So, depending on what size you can get one for $1.25 that's bigger than both of these. You can get 2 of the middle, the bigger size in the video, and then 3 of this size right here. I hope that made sense. I feel like I just went round in 10 circles to tell you that. Anyway, it took me 2 seconds. 2 seconds to paint these, let it dry, and look how cute they turned out. Look at how adorable these turn out. You can use them for tons of stuff. You can use it for anything. And that's how quick and easy it is. And you can also get some rub-on transfers from the Dollar Tree and slap some of them on there to add a little bit more to it. This was just kind of simple and plain and easy. Now let's get into my final reveal and show you everything all together. See, I needed those 2 pots to fill this up and to finish this off. But look at how pretty everything turned out. I love, love, love the shabby chic look. I love a farmhouse look. I love a rustic look. This right here, this vignette is all Brenda. It's all me. And I am obsessed with it. If this is the first time you've ever been to Monner's Market, welcome. My name is Brenda, but my sweet grandbabies call me Monner, and that's where Monner's Market came from. I have a video every Tuesday at 8 p.m., or I try to. Every Tuesday at 8 p.m. I have something for you, and I would love for you, like I said a minute ago, to come join us in the live chat and get to know us. I'm going in September to New York, and I'm going to meet Liz. She is one of my very devoted subscribers, and I'm going to meet her, and we're going to spend a day together. And I can't wait to meet other people that I have gotten to know all in the live chat during my premieres. But let me know what you think about my DIYs today. How do you like them? What would you like to see next? Now that I'm back into actually bringing you new content, what do you like that I do? What would you like to see me do? Please, like I am begging you to put down in the comment section what you want from me. Because I don't want to waste your time by doing something that I like over and over and over and then lose you as a subscriber because you don't like the things that I do anymore. I can change things up. I would love to try something different, something new. I know a lot of people have been asking for more like t-shirts and cups because I do make custom cups and tumblers, and I do make tons of t-shirts and different things like that. So let me know down in the comments what you think about today's video and also what you want from me in the future. I also want to say thank you to Good Crafter for the little sublimation oven. I'm sure I will continue to use it until I get it right. And I'm sure that picture was light because of my error. I don't think I got that on there quite tight enough to get a good, but I still like the way it turned out, the little cup. I love that little image, and I love the way it turned out. Anyway, I have rambled on way longer than I wanted to ramble on. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Be blessed. Bye now.